Assist from.
And Chicago has possession. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Portis. Dunleavy kicks to G. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He finished with 15 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
He dishes it to Dunley. Noah the screen. Castillo the pass to Chalmers. Noah kicks to Chalmers. Here's G. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's all tied in Chicago. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the... So for the Bulls, Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Chalmers comes in for Doug McDermott. And G's subbed in for Derrick Rose. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we got Robert Covington, Okafor out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Tony Wroten.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
G dishes to Chalmers. Outside Gasol. 6 on the shot clock. Gibson the screen. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Chalmers' shot is no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
That's good. And it's an 11-point Philadelphia lead. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And Okafor with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Chicago. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's G. He's got 13. Kicks to Gasol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chalmers with it. Now defended by Embiid. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Covered by Castillo. Feeds it to Embiid. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Noel's checked in. Bulls trail by 11.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's G. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
He's covered by Castillo. Pass to Noel. G with the rebound.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
To the middle, here's Gibson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
But they'll get another chance.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Here's Castillo. Again, Chicago.
What a move. Came out of the spin, stopped and popped. That is impressive.
The 76ers leading by 6. And it's blocked by Castillo. 1:25 left in the third quarter. No luck. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Well, they felt they were called on far too many little nickel-dime fouls, little touch fouls. It ended up resulting in a lot of foul trouble for their starters, though.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Pau Gasol. Here's G. 15 points in the game.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
6 on the shot clock. Noah, the pass to Chalmers. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Noel's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Dishes it to Covington. Embiid kicks to Noel. That's good. Noel's got 4 this quarter.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Gibson the screen. And Chalmers kicks to G. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. And that's 17 points for Freak.
Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
Let's 76ers leading by 9. Over to the left wing. Here's Covington. Fires it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the third. Well, welcome back as we get set to start. Chicago making some changes. Pau Gasol's checked in for Gibson, and G's subbed in for Derrick Rose. At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Then it's G, then it's McDermott, and it's Jamison in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
How about that screen by Noah?
Jamison.
That free throw good from Jamison.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Right block shot, and Gasol sends it back.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
To the wing on the left. Noah the screen. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded closely. Second shot opportunity. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just one on the basket from Noah.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
Passes to Kirk. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Alenichev. The 76ers with another miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Jamison kicks to G. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. McDermott gets a screen from Castillo. Oh, and they take the lead. That's 7 points for Doug McDermott.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
To the right side. Here's Castillo. Rebounded by Covington. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. No one near him. Bullseye. And the 76ers lead by 1. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any room. He's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Inside, it's tipped. Gasol with the steal. Here's Castillo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, they should be looking at a 3-point lead, hopefully for them. That miss won't cost them.
Rebounded by Castillo.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Gasol a screen. G gets to Gasol. And the rejection by Embiid.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately. 1
second separating the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Here's Alenichev. Oh, missed it. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Okay, fans, now coming up for your level balls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
From deep 3-point range, and the miss. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, first off, congratulations on this win, Pau, and tell us how you feel about the team's progress so far this year.
Well, we've done a lot better. We've done a lot better recently, and we want to continue. We don't want to get complacent. I think we still got ways to go and things to improve. But we're definitely doing a lot better than we were.
Always good to...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for his team tonight.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports